Raven here. I'm at the Fine Arts Council. This is where they moved to here in Warren, Ohio. And we're going to go ahead and take a look, see what's going on, okay? Come with me. This is really cool. Art on the Park open. Fine Arts Council. Some free postcards. Oh, hi.
Hello, hi Raven, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the new home of the Fine Arts Council of Trumbull County. I don't know, we can give you a bit of a tour here. So you walk through the front. We're on the corner, if you show actually across the street, we relocated to the corner of High Street and Park Avenue in downtown Warren, right across from the courthouse. And then in the front here, we have our main office where we do a lot of the Warren type of work and whatnot. But out here, we have a lot of cool art from some of the artists in the area and some of the artists working out of here on display. One thing about this location that we liked is the fact that we have this huge kind of view outside and they have this view inside, so we want to kind of highlight some of the art that's kind of going on or some of the art that's kind of happened. We have this artist here, Phil Korn. He was a actual professional designer, moved from Warren out to California and made a career actually doing advertisement, movies, those type of things and whatnot. So we thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of put a nice big one of his and kind of highlight it and
That's
showcase
pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, so it kind of, it's a return home or whatnot. And then we have some of the other artists and whatnot out here. This is some of the stuff, the area we did, I don't know if you know anything about the Packard car, but we did a project kind of similar to the cows in Chicago, or the guitars in Cleveland that the artist painted. And we did it locally. Jay Leno actually designed one, and I think he purchased two. So they're actually all over the country. Some remained here, and some kind of went a little everywhere. They're pretty neat, though. So we had postcards made a while ago. I want to say it was 2006 or 2007 the project happened, but this was just kind of a way to keep it kind of going.
That's
and
cool.
There's actually one right across the square that can be viewed, but it's actually indoors. They're pretty neat though. So down here, we have actually quite a bit of space. We have over 3,000 square feet, which is quite large for us. It's quite a bit of an update for us. And so it's a lot of space to fill with art.
Where did you move from?
We moved actually probably about 4 doors down.
Okay.
We had a joint office with 2 other organizations. So for us, we felt it was important to kind of have somewhere where we can kind of go and just focus, I guess, more on the arts and kind of not maybe get things. It was just hard to cohabitate, I think, with other organizations. So we wanted to, with a lot that's happened, I guess we can talk about that shortly. There's been a lot in the past year or so that's happened with the Fine Arts Council, and we felt it was important for us to actually get a bigger location where we could kind of focus more on the arts and kind of focus on expanding on what we're doing and working with the area. We still have a relationship with the people down there, and that's something I think we've tried to maintain with the Fine Arts Council through the events that we do. We work with other organizations locally and regionally or whatnot, trying to use the arts to kind of benefit the community, and not just other artists, but the community and businesses and whatnot as well. So, but down here we have all the space that we had to fill with art. So
Yeah.
it's actually
very
it was quite
cool.
deceiving. We thought, it won't be too bad to fill it, but and then here we actually, within this whole space, so we have the Fine Arts Council. We have our actual main office in here, which we walk by. It's locked right now. We have a conference room, but we also have 4 studio spaces that are rented out to various artists. And then some of those artists are represented throughout this building, the art, and then they're also represented on these boards here. And this is one of the artists. His name's Barry Berkey. He's also one of the founders of the Independent Artists Association, which is a group of artists that have done some work over the past few years, which I've been involved with and still am. And this is just some of his stuff. We're kind of filling it in. We only actually had our grand opening just a week ago, so we have quite a bit of work to do, but
Yeah, the night of the Think
yeah, we had
2016.
we had a couple other openings, and that's another thing too, is what we've been trying to do is when we do things, we've been trying to plan it so we're not just doing one event one week and one another, but trying to do them jointly that way to give people more reason to kind of come out, especially in the winter time or when the weather's kind of unpredictable this time of year where, 2 days ago or however many days ago it was really warm and now it's snowing. So this is another artist. Another thing too is we've had artists from Warren go over to Youngstown, but we've also on the other hand had artists from Youngstown come over to Warren to work. So this is one of the artists. His name's Bill O'Reilly. He does painting and printmaking. He's also involved with the Artists of the Rust Belt as well as the Soap Gallery in Youngstown. And this is some of his work here. So he has a space in here. And then actually, this next space is actually mine. So I know a little more about this, but my wife and I are artists, and this is kind of just our little thing right now. We decided that we would not only use these boards to kind of make them attractive and put art, but try to put information too and whatnot. Little worksheets like maybe color mixing and what colors are, schedules of events, what's going on locally, just to have information when people come in that they can know about what's going on in the arts or.
It should be really cool for kids to come and do
That's
a
a-
tour and then get the
well, we wanna make something-
information.
yeah,
That'll be cool.
Yeah, so we want it to be bright and kind of fun and interactive. We're going to work on having more like worksheets where people can kind of take and like maybe color in or fill or whatnot. Just fun stuff. So when people come in, they have something they can take with them and do here or whatnot.
It's very cool.
And then this last one actually is the board for the Fine Arts Council itself, and we basically use it for information going on within the valley, not just Trumbull County, but Youngstown, Sharon, and regionally. So we try to put this information here. We're still accumulating some. We've met with people throughout the valley, different organizations or artists, just trying to network and get their information. And we just wanted to have a place, if you're in Warren and you want to know what's going on with the arts here, you can find out, or maybe Youngstown or Sharon or Niles, wherever, maybe you just come in and kind of find that, and local workshops and whatnot. So that's something we keep available for anyone that wants to drop off information. We're more than willing to share it and kind of get it out there. It's one of the things that we think is important, not to just have it, because a lot of people don't use the internet.
Right.
I mean, it's just realistically. If we're going to walk down this hall, I don't know if you want to go this way first, and then we can kind of conclude with studios. But there's some more art here, just some of the artists.
For whatever reason, it just shifted. There we go. Very cool.
We'd actually decided to, because originally we were just trying to decorate, just fill space and decorate and highlight some of the art, and then we realized, well, if we're going to do that, people started coming in a very short period of time and started asking, how much is this, how much is that? So we decided that we'd start.
Oh my
pricing
gosh,
stuff.
we haven't seen payphones in forever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Once in a while, we'll see them, but it's very odd anymore too if you ever see them with actual receivers on them.
Or
yeah,
graffiti, because there's no.
Yeah, that's pretty much
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah. So we actually have